in the United States. All of a sudden, we're talking about heat, Jeremy.
Yeah, after 16 days of below average temperatures, summer seems to have jolted us, right, as we headed into June. And that above average heat will also help to fuel some more significant hurricanes this year. The National Hurricane Center issuing an above average hurricane outlook, meaning there will be more storms, and more of those will be major storms, category 3, category 4, or category 5. So looks like we're going to have a very active summer. And make sure that you find a place to be cool. If that's not in your house, you find a cooling center nearby, because it is going to be likely a hot summer. Now, today was hot and hot enough to be able to enjoy some time in Wilkes-Barre at Kirby Park. There were folks on the playgrounds and playing tennis, out on the water, walking along the Susquehanna River. It really was a beautiful day to take a walk. Despite the smoke in the skies, these tennis players didn't mind playing a match there, and really enjoying some time along the waterfront. You can see that milky sky in that shot from the smoke that's high up in the levels of the atmosphere. But it was a good day to really get out and enjoy despite the smoke, because the air quality wasn't all that impacted. Now, we started off chilly this morning. Given these temperatures, you would not have expected to wear shorts later on in the day, but we were at 45 in Scranton, 46 for Williamsport, and Mount Pocono started out at 39. So it was a very cold morning, but we warmed up nicely as we headed throughout the afternoon. Look at that big jump between 9 a.m. and 12 p.m. Between the morning hours and afternoon time, got up to 70, and by the time we were at 5 o'clock, we got all the way up to 78, which means we were finally above average for the first time in 16 days. There's your current view of Monroe County. Good evening to you, downtown Stroudsburg. That air quality not all that impacted, because the smoke is higher up in our atmosphere. When it's close to the surface, that's when you can smell the wildfire smoke, and it really impacts our ability to breathe. But right now, it's just in that moderate range. Those of you who are sensitive to wildfire particles, make sure you spend some more time indoors tomorrow, but the wildfire smoke will start to dissipate in those upper levels of the atmosphere as we head throughout our day tomorrow. There's the smoke tracker. No longer any reds, which is what we had today, just those yellows. That's on the lower end of our scale there, about as far as the smoke concentration higher up in the levels of the atmosphere. And I don't think our air quality is going to suffer much more than it already has throughout the next few days. I think tomorrow will be a brighter day too. There was so much smoke in the sky, it was a little bit dimmer than it normally would be with no clouds in the sky, right? But tomorrow, again, no clouds in the sky, but less smoke, so I think it'll be brighter. There's your view right now at Pottsville. Looks like we've got a star shining through the smoke. I'm sure if you're looking at that in person, it looks reddish with a hue as a result of the smoke. 62 is the current temperature. Winds are calm. And those temperatures got up to near 80 in Williamsport and Selinsgrove, 78 for Avoca after the long string of days below average. All those blue panels indicating below average temperatures. We really deserve temperatures in the upper 70s tomorrow. They'll be in the 80s, possibly pushing 90 down in the Susquehanna Valley. We're still in the 60s there for Lewisburg and Williamsport, Lock Haven too. And it's even warm all the way up into Potter and Tioga counties. 62 in Mansfield, 65 in Ridgebury, and we're at 62 here in Scranton. We're warmer than we were 24 hours ago, from 5 to 11 degrees for those of you in Danville. No clouds in our skies, just that pesky smoke, and the high pressure that's currently in place is bringing us that warmer, more stable air, but it's also helping to funnel in some of that wildfire smoke from Manitoba and from Saskatchewan. Now, that smoke and the high pressure will remain in place until Thursday in the morning time. Then these rain showers and storms roll on through and push everything out on Thursday evening. So here's future clouds on radar. Wednesday looks like a gorgeous day for the pool. No problems as far as rainfall, but we will have a little bit of smoke in the sky. Then headed into your Thursday, those showers and thunderstorms pop up past lunchtime, and they'll be hit or miss. It'll be isolated in nature, I think, and some of them could turn severe, so just be on the lookout on your Thursday afternoon and remain weather aware. We'll have temperatures near 90. I don't think we're going to hit it, because with those wildfire smoke particles higher up in the atmosphere, they block some of the solar radiation coming down to the surface, so it might tamper those high temperatures somewhat. And then we're closer to the average by the weekend. Here's your pool forecast for Wednesday. Lots of sunshine, warm, and temperatures feeling more like mid-August rather than early June. But those rain chances tick up once again once we head into the afternoon on Thursday. And then through your day on Friday and Saturday, we have a scattered to widespread rain chance as showers and storms continue to roll on through. So there's your 7-day forecast. Temperatures closer to average for the weekend. Of the 2 weekend days, it looks like Sunday is definitely the drier one. So if you have flexible plans, make sure you postpone them to the second half of the weekend. And things look warm as we head into the second week of June as well, Scott. So no really below average temperatures in our 7-day or even 14-day outlook, which is good after the 16 days we just had.
Hello, June.
Hello, June. Yes.
Thank you.
We welcome it with open arms.
Oh, my God. As open as they can be. Thank you, Jeremy.
Yep.
Last night.